Good afternoon, Pell City. I'm so excited to say that my daughter and I, we were at the library and we caught a very special person visiting us here in Pell City. You know, we already knew how special and wonderful our town was, but did you know that Santa comes and makes special visits with us all throughout the year? So Santa, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Glad to be here. It's so hot in Alabama, though.
I know. It's starting to cool off a little bit.
My suit is just not ready for this. I just wish I had a beautiful dress. This young lady has on such a beautiful dress. Kylie, it is beautiful.
Well, Santa, so I know that you will come and visit us. If we were to want to visit you, how do we get a hold of you?
Well, I have a friend that's in Pell City, and all you have to do is call that number, and then they will help you set up some time. Last year, Santa would come to your house before Christmas. He would read you a very famous story. Do you know the story, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Yes, and went all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. That story. Santa goes to houses and he bakes cookies. Santa even takes pictures with doggies and cats and does Christmas cards and all kinds of things.
My dog is really cute.
That is really cool. I have some really cute pictures with some doggies and some kitties. And Santa goes and sees really sick people too. And he goes and sees people that don't necessarily have everything they need sometimes.
I think you know Aslan.
I know a lot of
And
people.
his brother is sick.
And Santa does. Santa even has a mask that he takes with him sometimes. Because sometimes sick people need Santa too. So he goes and sees them too. Santa goes to nursing homes, he goes to hospitals, he goes and sees little bitty babies. Santa just loves the look in someone's eyes when they see Santa. There's no greater gift than the look in a young person's eyes when they see Santa and they decide if he's real or not. Right, Kylie? Perfect.
So Santa, who is that special helper you have in Pell City? And what is their phone number?
That phone number is 205-329-9, right? That 9? 8082. And that's a secret person. You call that number. And Santa will work with you. But it's really important if you want to see Santa. September looks really busy for Santa. October is busy for Santa. November is busy for Santa. So don't put calling Santa off now to see if you want him to come see you, because he has to work through a lot of things, because you have to use the toy making time and the list checking time and all the other stuff. So that's what I would do, is just call that number.
And when we call that number, you said that person's secret. So we just say, hey, can we talk to Santa?
Or yes, or I want Santa to call me. Last year, Santa would even call people that were not comfortable having Santa in their house because all the sick stuff that's going on. So Santa knows how to Zoom, FaceTime.
So you know how to do that too, don't you?
Santa didn't. Santa knows now. Santa's got an Apple Watch. So he knows that stuff now. So he can do that too, because it helps some people that can't get out a lot. Okay?
Well, Kylie, did you have some special questions you wanted to ask Santa too?
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
Speak up, okay?
Did you make your machine or did you buy your machine?
No and yes is the answer. So the answer is this. You and all the little boys and girls need to look, if your mommy and daddy will let you, on the internet. It's called the Hula Boola. The Hula Boola is the magic toy making machine. It is really, really old. And the toy machine is something that makes all kinds of toys, but the elves make a lot of the toys. The elves can make 4 toys in 30 minutes. Some of the elves are lazy. They don't make as many toys. But a good elf can make that many. Okay? What else do you have, ma'am?
Where did your elf come from?
The elf comes from many different places. The elves come from a place called Norse, which sounds silly. It's the oldest elf history in the world. They come from the woods. They come from the mountains. They come from the trees. They come to your house. Do you know what elves do from Thanksgiving to Christmas? They check on you, and they make sure you're good, or if you're not good. And, you know, mommies and daddies now even have these little things called elves on a shelf that they use, that you put in the house.
Say, I got one of
Do
those
you?
books.
Did it do things? Did you get a good elf or a bad elf? Sometimes they're silly.
Mm-hmm. Once they've hid in my fish's fish bowl.
See, they do. They'll open your toothpaste. They'll try to even get in your toilet. They'll do all kinds of things. But those elves, what elves do is there's different kinds of elves. There's Christmas elves. And then there's the magic elves that work with the reindeer. And then there's the magic elves that work in the shop. And there's elves that do different things. But that's how we know if you've been, what is it? Bad
Or good.
or good. That's how we know.
I know how to spell bad and good.
You are going to be a great interviewer. You are good at this. So I think you have a future. You will have your own TV talk show called Kylie.
I want to be a YouTuber when I grow
A
up.
YouTuber. Oh, golly, Santa is 17,000 years old. I don't understand the YouTubers and all that stuff. But I think I follow what you're
I
saying.
just like how you get to act out all the fun.
It is fun. And it's amazing sometimes. Everybody, what Santa has learned from Santa is not everybody is as lucky as everybody. And some people need Santa more than others. Some people don't have as much gift or don't have the ability to give. And that's why Santa believes that's what's important, is having a conversation and making a cookie and spending some time and just talking. That's what we have lost a little bit of now. We have so much computer. We have FaceTime and Twitter and all these things, and the world is so fast. Santa believes we have to slow down sometimes and just take time to have fun, you know? What else do you have?
I was wondering, how old are you?
You are tough. You are tough. Well, it depends on who you ask. Some people say Santa is 1,700 years old. Some people say Santa is ageless and doesn't have a birthday. Santa is really what you believe. You have to decide a lot of things about Santa yourself. Does that make sense? Because remember, me and you checked me to make sure I was real, and that was important. Well, it is important, because if I don't believe in Santa, you won't believe in Santa. You know what I mean? That makes sense? You're such a smart girl. What else do you have, madam?
Nothing else.
You have done a fabulous job. And I want to thank the Chamber for allowing me to come talk to you guys.
Thank you.
No, it's been my pleasure.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure.
And one more time, if we wanted to get a hold of Santa,
It is 205-329-8082. And I look forward to seeing you guys at Christmas. And we've got to do the Santa laugh. You ready? Can you do it with me? All right, you ready? You have to tickle you or you're going to laugh. You have to laugh with your belly. Thank you.
well, thank you, Pell City. Have a lovely afternoon.